Once again, I am going to talk about two songs in this video because the first song is only 23 seconds long. First, a little bit of background, again. Dr. Horrible attempts to do this evil, villainous deed, but is stopped by Captain Hammer. And that's actually really all you need to know to move on to the next song. Since Dr. Horrible was unsuccessful, he receives a call from the Evil League of Evil. Once again, we have the Cowboys coming in and letting Dr. Horrible know that because he failed, he now has to kill somebody. That is now the only way that Dr. Horrible can get into the Evil League of Evil. And that's basically all this song does. But that doesn't mean that it sets up the rest of the musical, because it means that Dr. Horrible has to decide whether or not he wants to get into the Evil League of Evil enough to kill somebody. Because remember, Billy is not a mean person. He's not really capable of murder. So that pretty much is his mindset throughout the rest of the musical. He has to struggle with this whole idea.
So go kill someone, sign bad horse.
And before we get into the next song, once again, we need a little bit of background. And in this case, all you really need to know is that Billy and Penny are finally talking at the laundromat. There was a crazy random happenstance with some frozen yogurt, and so they're actually having conversations. And Billy has let Penny know that he did not get into the Evil League of Evil without actually saying the Evil League of Evil. He just mentions a job that he really wanted. And then we get this song from Penny. Way back when I first started this project, I talked about how songs in musicals should do one of two things. Either further the plot, or give us some character development. This song is all about character development. We get to learn more about Penny. That being said, this song is still pretty vague about her background. We find out that Penny was a pretty lonely child. And probably that means, in turn, a pretty lonely adult. And while we don't know anything else about her home life, we don't know why she grew up this way, we know that she did grow up this way. And we find out that because she grew up as this lonely individual, that's why she worked so hard to help others. She doesn't want anybody else to go through what she went through. There's even a point in the song where she says, grief replaced with pity. Because of what she's been through, she is more empathetic with others. And we find out that Penny just really wants to represent hope. Which she does, and which comes back to bite us later in the musical. But more on that later. And at the end of the song, Billy and Penny almost kiss, but they don't, because this is Joss Whedon and he doesn't write happy things. So that's it for this week's song. Tune in next week for next week's song. See you then!
Sowing in the ground, so keep your head up, Billy buddy.